Hey everybody, it's Brad with Bolo Pickers. How are you doing this morning? So believe it or not, I've never been to an estate sale. I do a lot of thrifting. I've been to warehouse sales, book sales, a lot of different things, library sales, stuff like that, but I've never been to an estate sale. And this morning I noticed on there's an app, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It's like Yard Sale Treasure Map or something like that. And they had an estate sale in a pretty nice area just outside of Indianapolis, which is about 30 minutes from me. So I decided to give it a go. It's 8:30 in the morning. It is 1 degree outside, and there is a line of cars. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go, and I guess you have to sign in to get in. So, but it doesn't start till 9, so I'm gonna walk up, I'm gonna put you in my pocket and record it, and hopefully that's what I'm going to do for the estate sale. So we'll see how this goes, and we'll just go from there. All right, so I walked up to the house. I can't get the camera to set in my pocket correctly to be able to show you guys. So what I'll try to do is just kind of walk through with the camera as I go through, and then maybe show you what I find afterwards. But I walked up. The ad on Yard Sale Treasure Map said that you had to sign in between 8 and 9, and I couldn't get the door open, and it says that you can't enter till 9. So not real sure what that means, as it's my first estate sale. I really don't have any idea how this works. So I've been watching some people go up. They go up and then they turn back around. So I'm assuming that I'm not the only one that couldn't get in. This lady's peeking in the window. So I think it's probably just going to be first come first serve, and everybody will probably start getting out of their cars here pretty soon, as it's about 8:40 in the morning. Still freezing cold, coldest day of the year, of course, for us so far. Got down to like -3. I have no idea what it is with the wind chill, but it's cold. So this ought to be interesting. It's a house estate sale. I can show you, I'll spin you around. There's the house, if you can see it there. It's a really nice house. So hopefully there's a lot of good stuff inside. So we'll see what happens. All right, so just got done at the estate sale. I actually drove down the road just a few minutes to go shopping at Meijer, and wanted to do a quick video of everything that I got at the estate sale. But the first thing I wanted to talk about, because this was my very first estate sale ever, and it was my first one that I've ever done. I talked about the tickets, or you had to sign in. Well, when I went up to the door, nobody was there, and I tried to open the door and it wouldn't open. I didn't see anything to grab. So about 10 minutes prior, I went up to get into the line. I get into the line, and the lady comes out about 5 minutes before it starts and asks if everybody has a ticket. So I'm like 10th in line at this point. And I'm like, I don't have a ticket. So she gives me a ticket, and I'm number 44, and it's 1 degree outside. So I had to go all the way back, excuse me, basically to the end of the line. So there's one lesson there, is to make sure you get your ticket, get your sign in, whatever it is, figure it out. If it says that you have to sign in, get signed in, however, or whatever that takes. The second thing I learned is that I didn't have a bag. I've watched videos like Part-Time Pickers. I've watched Harry Tornado. Whenever they go shopping, they take the big Ikea bags. I saw a lot of those today. And you know what? I didn't have a bag. And I was like, oh, that's like basic 101, Brad. You should have a bag. Didn't have a bag. So that was lesson number 2. Take a bag with me. Lesson number 3, I have an allergy to dust, and you probably can't hear it on the video, but I'm very congested right now. I was in that house for about an hour, and it's very dusty. One of the items I bought is like covered in dust. So my eyes are watering, I'm all congested. So third lesson for me is to definitely take allergy medicine before I go to these to help with that. However, I wanted to show you guys some of the good stuff I found. I spent $55. I haven't looked a lot of this up. I've looked up a few of these things. So I'm not quite sure what everything's worth. I tried to look up what I could because I'm just not that great at eyeballing a lot of stuff. I do know some stuff off the top of my head. But yeah, let's get started. So a lot of the stuff was marked. You'll see here, this is a $5. But you'll also see here that this is Bose. And these are headphones, and they come in a really nice case. It may be kind of hard to see here. typically if it's Bose and it's some type of headphones and it's got a case with it, I don't even know. I didn't open both pockets. Maybe we'll get, oh, it's got a, I don't even know what this is. So let's open it together. Oh, sorry, I hit the camera, the wheel that the camera's on. Now there's some Rayovac batteries in there. That's always good. We can use those to test things. Some type of clip. This is a really cool Bose Quiet Comfort acoustic. Why can't I say that word? Acoustic. We're just gonna skip it. Acoustic noise canceling headset. So that's what these must be. I just grabbed them because they were Bose, and there was a lot of people in that area, and I didn't want to miss out on them for $5. I thought, okay, that can't be beat. So I feel that it's a really good deal. I'll pull these out and let you look at them. They look really nice. They've got, well, I say really nice, the padding's pretty good. It's a little bit worn, and there is some wear on the sides, but that just looks like it's the padding part. So we'll take a look at those. We'll replace those if we have to, but may be able to sell them as is. I keep hitting the wheel and hitting the camera. Sorry about that. All right, so there's that. They had these little Sony and I don't know, Maxell. A couple of these are brand new, and it's these little tiny micro cassettes. And there's 4 of them in there, and I paid 50 cents for them. So I imagine I can lot those up and probably get, I have no idea how much, but more than 50 cents, that's for sure. Found a lighted solitaire. You can just hear it in my coughing, and it works. It's tested and works. This is $2. This is by Radica. Anytime you can find Radica handheld games, they are typically a good deal. Oh, it's dealing to me. So I imagine this is going to be pretty good. We'll see. I don't know. All right. I love puzzles. I found a sealed World's Most Difficult Jigsaw Puzzle. Why so difficult? It's double-sided. I've done one of these in my life, and double-sided puzzles are extremely hard. Not as hard as the puzzle my wife got me for Christmas, though. She got me a picture of us, which I love, and it's a picture of when we got engaged, the night we got engaged, and it was super hard. A normal puzzle takes me a day or two to put together, 1,000 pieces. It took me like 3 weeks to put that one together, so I am not going to put this together. This is a $5 one, and I did scan this. This is going to go to Amazon, and it sells for around $60, so good deal there. Here's the dusty item. I'm not going to hold it up real long. You can see the disgustingness of estate shopping right here. If you've never done it, it's dusty, it's dirty. This, I don't know how to pronounce the name on it. I don't think, if I can find it. I found it earlier. This is a Sansui. It's Sansui FX700R. It's like a little boom box. Couldn't find this exact model. It was only $5. I'm going to take a gamble on it. And a lot of the Sansui stuff was selling for like 50, 60 bucks. So maybe I'll get lucky. I don't know. All right, I got this sweet Microsoft bag because I'm knocking everything over in the van. I got this Microsoft bag, but the only reason I got it is so I could carry stuff in it. Because as I already talked about, I forgot a bag. So had to get a bag. It was interesting for sure. So I'm gonna save the stuff that I grouped up. A lot of the stuff was already marked. This is an Olympus, really nice camera lens. So if I can get it out, right? Don't drop it, Brad. This is an Olympus OM System Zuko. I did look this up. This was $10. These sell for about 60 bucks. It's in really great shape. It's got the lens cover. It's got the nice little carry bag. So I was pretty excited about that. They had a lot of camera stuff, and I'm not that good with camera stuff. I know it can make money. So I looked up a lot of it, and a lot of it was overpriced. And this is the first day. They do have 25% off tomorrow and 50% off on Sunday, but I don't have time to go back on those days, unfortunately. Let's see. Here's a $12 Olympus 35 RC. Look at that disgusting dust on there. Ugh. This looks like it's in really, really good condition, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's got a little timer on there and everything. I'm just messing with it. I should probably stop touching it. So yeah, very cool. Anyways, these $12 typically sell for around 40, so I'll be interested to see if that's what we get out of it. No case on that one. My Microsoft bag was free. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be some money in there or something. So the bag and these 3 items, they just threw them in a lot together and they cost 10 bucks. The first is this, don't know how to pronounce that name either, Sangean, I don't know. It's a weather radio. It looks really good in the back. I always check the battery compartments. It does have a little bit of an issue on the screen, but these were selling excuse me, for about 20 or 30 bucks when I looked very quickly, so hopefully that's what it actually is. Also found this Panasonic RF016. It's got this cool little case with it, and it is it's got the little antenna that comes out. It's like super cute, super fragile, and probably shouldn't touch that either. But I want to say these were selling for $40 or $50. So good find there. And last but not least, there's a Sony SW7600G. It's got the antenna. The antenna looks good on it, and it's worn down. It just needs cleaned up. We'll clean this up and you know, take out the toothbrush and everything. But this is a PLL synthesized world band receiver, FM stereo. So pretty cool. It's got a map on the back of here. I don't know if it tries to pick those up or what it is, but it's working. It's on right now. And I want to say when I looked these up, they were also in that $40 to $60 range. There was no plug-in, and the reason I couldn't find a plug-in is because there was 8 million plug-ins in a box. There were so many. I was digging through. I found this at the bottom, but I could not find the plug-in for it. So all in, I would guess that our profit on this is probably going to be in between $200 and $300 profit after all the sales and fees and all that stuff. But I could be wrong. I'm not really sure. So my first estate sale was a lot of fun. If you've never done one, you guys need to get out there and try it. It's really, really cool. And I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow us, make sure you subscribe to us. And we will see you guys in the thrift stores, at estate sales, and basically everywhere in between.